Today I'm going to do an unboxing of the Neewer ring flash. I'm Gary and I do welcome you back to my channel. I do hope that you will like and subscribe and share this video. When I purchased this, I was not aware that the case came with it, which was a plus. I have opened this to check to make sure all the contents were present, but I decided to do a video on it, so I reboxed everything. This is a very nice case. It's got double zippers. And here's what we'll find inside. We will find the Speedlite manual. We will find a foot stand in case you would like to use this as a slave and set it by itself. It comes with several adapter rings. I've already taken this one out. This is the one that fits my camera, the 58mm. While I'm at this, I'll go ahead and show the other adapter rings. It comes with the 49mm, the 55mm, the 52mm, obviously the 58mm, the 62mm, a 67mm, a 72mm, and a 77mm. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 adapter rings. Let's tidy this up as we go along. Okay, so there's our adapter rings. And then we'll pull out the Speedlite. Set the case aside. This is a very nice case. There's the area for your stand, your manual and adapter rings, your Speedlite controller here, and the actual ring light slides in there. Well, since this is in plastic, this is our ring light. This uses tubes rather than LEDs, so this will not be continuously on for video. But you can control left or right individually. These two lights here will help you with auto focusing, and then here's your flash. So let's pull out the Speedlite here. This appears to be a infrared lens here, so I'm sure this has some kind of remote that you can use with it later. It's a hot shoe, and I did test this out on my Canon T4i to be sure that this worked with it, and it does. I don't know if it's 100% functional with it because I just did a quick test on it. This is your syncing ports and power point, external power, sorry about that, for syncing and external power. On this side, we have the battery compartment where you can use alkaline, nickel cadmium, or metal hydroxide AA batteries. It takes 4. I tested it out with the in-loop batteries, which are metal hydride, and it cycled just fine. Had sufficient power to flash, 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 flash. The top here actually rotates. Around, let's see, that goes, what, 90 degrees to 180. This has a nice heavy duty cable on it, very sturdy, and when you're zooming your lens in and out, it stretches out with ease. The reason for having this to turn is if you have your light on your camera in this fashion, then you're just fine. However, if you need it over here, just bring it around. And there it is on the side, a little bit more out of the way maybe. And then you have the option of using it like that. There's no wrong way, absolutely. And here we have the LCD panel, which will illuminate greenish color. When you hit this, I have no batteries in, as you saw. You have several modes on here. You have e-ttl, TTL, multi, and I don't remember what the other one is offhand. You can have these two lights on continuously in bulb mode. You can have it in off and auto control function. Setting both of the buttons clear will reset the device. Whatever settings you have on here will remain as long as you have batteries in it, and I believe when batteries are taken out it still retains that information. So if you want, you can always press these two buttons simultaneously and hold, and that will reset to factory settings. You can test flash or manually flash. Yeah, it has a manual control up here also. And your navigation keys. The Canon version of this will run you probably $500 or $600. If I were a professional photographer, I would have opted for the Canon version since my camera is Canon. However, I'm a novice to intermediate photographer, so I spent 40 bucks on this, which was more than enough to spend on it, no more than it'll get used. It's basically used for portraits and micro photography, and you can create three-dimensional looks, but depending on how you set your flash bulbs here. You can have them both to flash simultaneously. You can have left or right. You can have side A to flash at full power and side B to flash at a reduced power, or vice versa, depending on the type of photography you're taking and what your suspected outcome should be. So that's everything in this unboxing. This was actually much larger than I had anticipated. I thought this would be about half the size, but it's nice. It feels solid. The plastic seems reasonably sturdy. This isn't something that you're going to be roughhousing with anyway, so I'm sure this is more durable than I need. I'm pretty general with my equipment. I like to take care of things. I like it to look new all the time. So, yeah, saving several $100s for something that functions exactly the same or pretty much exactly the same is well worth it to me. As I said earlier, if I was a professional photographer, I probably would have opted for the actual Canon version. But this is a nice substitute, even for a professional. I mean, if you left this on the set somewhere, you got lost or damaged somehow, you're only up for about 40 bucks. That's what I gave for it, 40 bucks. So you could easily go out and replace this with no problem. You don't have to go spend possibly what might be for some people their paycheck for one, $500 or $600. So there you have it. We have a nice, beautiful unit. It seems well built. I have purchased newer products in the past, and they have served me well, and I have enjoyed them quite well. So I do thank you for watching this video. I do hope you found it helpful, and if you did, please do leave a like, subscribe, and do share with friends. They may be interested in this also. Oh, one more thing. As I was saying, I wasn't expecting the case to come with at 40 bucks, but it did. It seems like a nice case. You could probably easily give, what, $30, $50 for this case if you went out and bought it retail. It's really well made. The zippers are really nice. You can have a good sound to them. On the back here, it has a belt loop, so you tie it on your back. I think that it's a little lower than it needs to be. I would have centered it better, but I'm not going to complain because I wasn't expecting it. However, it's really well made, and you can attach it somehow, or even to your camera case with putting a strap through here and strapping it on, depending on your case. And it's got dividers in here, and they're Velcro, so it's adjustable. You know, you don't have to have the divider. You can move it out of the way. Got a little roomy pocket, and then one for your stand. So we can put this back in. There we go. Let's throw in our manual. There we go. And of course the ring adapters was in the same pocket as the manual. Put those back in. Slide that back into the plastic. I'll slide that into its compartment. And then the ring light will go in that compartment. Place that in there like that. And voila. Nice, compact. Everything's great. Drop it in this box. And everything's like new again. Okay. Neewer flash ring light. And there is a difference between ring light and a ring flash, and this is a ring flash, not a ring light. A ring light, it's generally LED that I have seen. I haven't seen a whole lot of them, but when I was looking for this, I saw several, and the LED ones, you can have them continuously on, left and right, or individually. They are ring lights. Low power, so you're not going to get the same performance as you will these tube flashlights, speed flashes. So this is a ring flash, not a ring light. And of course it says the products you love with the service you deserve. And on the rear side of their box, I've never had the user support because, like I said, all the products have always functioned for me properly. So, thank you for watching, and do subscribe. Thank you. Have a nice day.